Stepping up to the plate, Smokey, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strike.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, second baseman, Alan Hampson.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. The expectations were higher.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Here we go, guys.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Smokey charging in on it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pirates striding into the box. Smokey, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Smokey.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch. Nobody better.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yasiel Puig.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Now at the plate, Dan Carlisle.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Dan Carlisle.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Drilled to first. Freeman is up with it. Step on the bag for one, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Into the box now, Oswaldo Arcia. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming to you.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Valenzuela has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Bradley Jr.
Hey, ground ball right now. On out.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Flip of his glove for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Now in the box, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Smokey.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Get your pitch up there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Baseman, Alan Hansen.
Hey, the place at 2. Let's roll that, Paul.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. At the plate, Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Smokey.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
There you go. Let it fly now.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
It rips it up there.
Grounded back up the middle. Hansen from the outfield grass. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet. And by the time he came down, it's too late. In now is Yasiel Puig. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Yasiel
7 runs,
Puig.
9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
See, I just don't understand that. He had
Stepping in,
Up next
Smokey.
for the Blue
A couple
Jays,
of singles for him and
second
4
baseman,
trips for him this afternoon.
Smokey.
Circle change there, called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Valenzuela has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this
Fans, our
contest.
final-
A good look there at the home of the Jays,
And now,
Rogers Center in
your
Toronto.
Toronto
Tonight it's the
Blue
first of
Jays.
4 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Clifford Hammonds gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Into the box now, Julio Chavez.
Batting fourth,
He brings an average in the
catcher,
260s
Julio
into this one.
Chavez.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run.
Now at the plate, Art
Batting sixth.
Rincon.
First baseman, Art Rincon.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 2 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Now the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Longoria. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled, he checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. The 1-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Rincon fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Art Rincon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. Leading off the inning, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, come on now, big dog.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Called strike 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, have her up like you can. Here you go.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Smokey.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Hit hard toward the right side. The bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hits this one hard the other. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Julio Chavez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 44 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here. You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
8-3 tonight. Jacob Turner wins his 3rd of the season. Clifford Hammonds permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Nick Tepish, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guys throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with the W.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Let's go, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a solid start yesterday. The way you want to start a road trip, with a big win. So now the confidence is there. Everybody's happy, excited, come out for early work, and you try to win this one here and really start a nice streak.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on. Yeah.
Ready for another chance? Alexi Amarista. He singled his last time up.
Amarista.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A double play ball to second. 4. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Out. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Eduardo
Bases
Nunez.
are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 20.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is in his tracks now. 1 down. Stepping in, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Luke Maile.
Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This one there. On to first to complete the double play. So striding forward now, Smokey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A dive, but he's back.
Got that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think move up.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that.
Settling in now, Smokey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And another foul ball.
No one better. Clutch up right now, man.
Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian. Ready now, Smokey. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, drive it, here we go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Back up the middle. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Now in the box, Smokey. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Robbie Ross earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Blue Jays. No runs, 5 hits.
And now time is called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances as they've made the move to a pinch runner now. So stepping in, Dan Carlisle. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Carlisle.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Left fielder, Oswaldo Arcia.
Hey, no one better right here.
Come on, baby. Square it up.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jankowski is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 1, the Jays nothing. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Now at the plate, Smokey. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hey now.
1-0. Hey, let it rip. One time.
Here it comes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Ain't no one better right here.
Stepping into the box, Dan Carlisle. And now they've got him in a rundown. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Let's go right here.
Now the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Rincon. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1. We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, what do you got?
Man, he's in a nice little groove right now. I got one number I look at, and that's his whip. In his last 3 starts, under 1.2. Regardless of what the end result might be, he's throwing the ball well in his last 3 starts.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been really interesting. I mean, they won a game, lost a game, won a game. You want to get a little more consistency. That's why you want to win this game and maybe put together a nice streak moving forward.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
The 2-1 on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Right fielder. Yasiel.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Coming to the plate now, Oswaldo Arcia. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Standing in, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up.
Smokey.
Seeing Rifford up there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with Major League Baseball. Now at the plate, Abraham Quevedo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Quevedo.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI. Digging in and looking for more. Art Rincon, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Rincon.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains. Ready for another chance. Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 0-1 delivery. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with. Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and he's retired 1 away. Digging in once again, Smokey. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Hey, let her in. Let her in. Let's go.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Right guy, right place.
Ready on 1 and 2. He's running towards second. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sardinhas is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And there he goes towards second, and a step off. And they will tag him out between first and second, and whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away.
Clearly he was just a little too anxious to break this. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Tampa Bay Rays get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Alex Cobb earns his 8th victory of the season. John Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Johnny Strange hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Luis Colon, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
All right, here we go.
From the stretch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him 2 down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep it.
Digging in to try it again. Smokey 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-0 pitch on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. First and second now, 1 man out.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strike. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Here we go, guys.
Right side. Smokey is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Colon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Christian Colon.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're up 2-0. Into the box now, Smokey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Smokey.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Striding in once again, Ty Kelly. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baseman, Ty Kelly.
Here we go, guys. Hey, 2 away now.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 5-3. Ready for another chance. Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasiel Puig. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Runners off for second. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Smokey rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him. And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. To second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey, last time through, was a base hit. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
That misses. 2-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Colon on the grass. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Chad Medrano earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. So striding forward now, Smokey watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kelly is there. 2 gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm a bit concerned about Billy Hamilton right now. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Smokey.
Fouled straight back. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games.
Oh, way to get dirty. Hey now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brendan Finnegan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, he gets a hit. The first thing I can think of.
Into the box now, Smokey 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Smokey.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Ready once again, Smokey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eibner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Brendan Finnegan earns his 8th victory of the. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey,
He muscled it out there, and it was enough to
66.
get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Runner breaks for third. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 runs already home here.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the... And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on... Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. His career numbers in this matchup, 1 for 6. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go. Back here at Wrigley for the start of the third as we get a nice look. Now at the plate, Ty Kelly. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So stepping in, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. And now he throws on the brakes, but he... Now at the plate, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Hendricks.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 3-2.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Francisco.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 away. Digging in once again, Smokey. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And another foul ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Smokey. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Smokey.
Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yasiel Puig. Oh,
0-1, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schwarber is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Stepping into the box, Ryan Nathan. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Drilled to the left side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have
standing in, Smokey has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Here we go. I need you right here.
Hit sharply toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Toronto get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Coda Glover earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. George Bermundo will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Into the box now, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nobody out, runner on first.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here.
Ready for another chance. Smokey, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in once again, Smokey, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Again, a 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Swing and a little tapper.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
What's your pitch, huh?
Another try at 2-2. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Matt, this has been a fun at-bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
All right, 1 time right here.
Another payoff pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yasiel Puig.
3-2 with the bases loaded. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is fine. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez in his career against Porcello. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Popped high in the air. Smokey is there for it. And the inning is over. Some of our nation ready for another shot now. Smokey, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Striding into the box, Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Quevedo moves over. 1 down. Now at the plate, Luis Sardinas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score tonight. Rick Porcello wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. George
left 2 minutes.
Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Alex Cobb is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is fouled at the plate. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Digging in for his second at bat, Smokey 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eduardo Nunez.
0-1, here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Smokey, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And the pitch on 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, one time right now. Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the stepping up to the plate. Smokey. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, let the can up there, huh? No one better.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready now, Smokey, a hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Hey, need you right here now. Here we go.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Good. No one better up there. Huh? You go.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. Forced.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.
First for the Victoria.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is the last game before a 9-game road trip, and it's important to win that last game before you go off on a long trip like that. 9 games is a long time. Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, see it. Try it. Like you can. Let's go.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. In now is Yasiel Puig. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Yasiel Puig.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. At the plate, Abraham Quevedo. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Abraham Quevedo.
Hit out towards second. Smokey. 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now.
Digging in, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Smokey.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Amarista. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 4 pitches. Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe.
Right
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hunter Renfroe.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Maile.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hit.
Stepping in, Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back at the plate. Smokey. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Quevedo racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 45 home runs now on the campaign as they take the lead 4-3.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production. And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Ben Heller earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Johnny Strange closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Clifford Hammonds gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Johnson racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. 46 now for him on the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Smokey.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Another try at 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. McNeil going back on it to the track, to the wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base.
Digging in and looking for more, Darryl McNeil is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Smokey. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And this is fouled at the plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And the runner will get back standing.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Digging in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Leading out for Toronto.
Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-1.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
3-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's running towards second. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Mariano Padilla. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Runners off for second. Pitch, strike 3 called. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. 7-1 the final score in tonight. The Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Clifford Hammonds earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Julio Barrera struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6. We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Nick Tepesh is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Coming to the plate now, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Let it fly right here.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. So striding in, Rodney Schmidt. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Schmidt.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hits this hard the other way. The stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Smokey.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Yeah, and they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The right fielder, number 66.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Settling in now, Dan Carlisle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dan.
No runs,
Carlisle.
3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Come on, big guy.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. One run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Ready once again. Smokey 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Smokey.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Now another 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. At the plate, Smokey, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. In tied at 93, ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Let's go right here.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases low. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Smokey.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
8-5 today. The Minnesota Twins get the win after banging out 16 total hits.
For the victorious
Tim. A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center. Ready now, Forrest Gomez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's right there. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Standing in, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Batting fourth, Left fielder.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia.
Oswaldo.
He had a couple of hits yesterday's contest, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So striding forward now, Mariano Padilla. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early.
Digging in, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score.
Hey, you hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just burst it down the line.
Arcia.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Third baseman, number
Coming
13.
to the plate now, Mariano Padilla, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marmolejo moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Nathan.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
This guy has been a serious thorn.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Gonzalez.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the... And now from the air, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Smokey.
Sliced hard on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. They've been very successful with their game plan.
Arcia.
Hey, let her rip.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Marmolejo moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Mariano Padilla.
Mariano Padilla.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Here we go. Steal.
And now the runner's trying for third. Line drive to center field. McNeil is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay. Now it's throw to second, and it turns into a double play. Striding into the box, Smokey. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. 6-4 the outcome today. Rick Porcello with his 4th win this season. From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I was impressed with him. Last game, he earned the W. And I mean that because he pitched through it, pitched into the 7th inning, and got the win for the team. Some guys don't work quite as hard as he did, but he earned that W.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
And now is Yasiel Puig as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Puig. Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, and with it they've left in front now 3-1.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
The first baseman, Colt
stepping in, Colt Morant. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Hey, the plays it too. Let's roll it up now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Vasquez.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4, the Blue Jays 3. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and that's home run number 48 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Hey, plays it too. Let's roll it, eh?
We got one here. We got one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, we got one.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he came up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved a tying run to third base with just one out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first and third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting.
Digging in once again, Smokey. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Got him reaching there as this is fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1.
Let it go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kiermaier racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is into third with his fourth hit of the ball game.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
They're 2 away now.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
Here we go. No one better.
Kimbrel pauses. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
They need you right now. Keep it going.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. Mike Minor gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Craig Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen. Tuesday night baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox. Ross Stripling will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game. That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left. Striding in once again, Abe Katnick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now Smokey, a base hit in his first trip.
Smokey.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 66.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that is into right field. A base hit. Hamilton is on his way home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Ready for another shot now Smokey. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Right time.
Now the first pitch here from Price. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
The 1-1 from Price. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Come on, big guy.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, one pitch right here. 1 out.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Way up into the 3rd deck, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. 2nd on the team and runs batted in. Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Blue Jays strand 3. 6th inning coming up. Striding into the box, Colt Morant. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Digging in the switch hitter,
Now
Smokey. It was a
second
walk
baseman,
in his last trip.
Smokey.
Hey, make it yours.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Ashe is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Manuel Casto earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. David Price takes the loss despite allowing. Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Clifford Hammonds starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Batting third.
At the plate, Smokey.
Baseman.
He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watched Ricky Holiday call games.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2nd inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Smokey. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Smokey.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece.
The catcher, number 3.
So stepping in, Sandy Leon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey has throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box now. Smokey 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Smokey.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Let's go, big dog.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Taken for strike 3, the throw. So striding forward now, Dan Carlisle.
First baseman, Dan Carlisle.
Ready with the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Oswaldo Arcia. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Smokey.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back and into the mask of the catcher. It's 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
Runners on the move for second. Hit to third. Oh, beautiful dive. Got him. Digging in, Dan Carlisle. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Dan
8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Runners on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Settling in now, Colt Morant. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Colt Morant.
This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Smokey.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
"50 home runs, 50 stolen bases." Matt, that puts him in the 50-50 club. Let me check that. I don't know if it's a club. I think he might be in that all by himself. 50 homers, 50 stolen bases. That's unbelievable.
So striding in, Sandy Leon, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-2, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Gene Segura standing in. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Smokey with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-2 the final in this game. Clifford Hammonds earns win number 7 on the season. Robert Stevenson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line.